Have you ever wondered why men who have everything a high-value man should have failed to attract high-value women? From having a killer body to a successful business, they've dotted all their I's and crossed all their T's. Yet there's one code they can't crack. Well, here's something they need to master. Subtle tricks that showcase your high-valueness in the dating game. Women are creatures of social conditioning, and if you need to maneuver through their world, you need to learn some tricks to approach them. Today, we'll correct some misguided notions and arm you with secret codes for approaching women. From checking their comfort level to matching her energy, this video is all you need to unlock your success in the dating world. Number 10. Check for comfortability levels. When you approach a woman who looks relaxed and comfortable, the odds of your interaction going smoothly are off the charts. Vanessa Van Edwards, the ultimate body language guru, explains that reading the woman is the best way to avoid awkward conversations that crash and burn. Like Harvey Specter would say, don't play the odds, play the man. High-value men are experts in reading social cues. They can spot the difference between a relaxed and tense woman from a mile away. Women, unlike men, rarely have the mental capacity to focus on multiple things at once. For example, if you strike up a conversation with a woman whose mind is clearly stressing over some other conflict, the chances of your attempts at wooing her will go right over her head. Look for a woman who radiates a zen and happy vibe. Then, she won't even know what hit her. Spoiler alert, it was your irresistible charm. Number 9. Avoid approaching her from behind. Okay, here's a golden rule that high-value men follow every single time. Thou shalt not approach from the rear. Have you got it? Good. Because picture this. You're minding your own business, doing your thing, and suddenly, someone taps you on the shoulder from behind. You would either jump off your chair or land a punch on whoever did it face. Exactly. It's not the kind of surprise anyone signs up for. Just like high-value men, you need to steer clear of rear approaches. You know why now. Sneaking up on them from behind will land you a spilled drink on your new shirt or an awkward conversation. Instead, channel your inner smooth operator and go for the front or the side approach. If she sees you strolling towards her with your A-game on full display, her chances of responding with a grin are seriously high. Think of it this way. Approach her like you're walking into a VIP party where you're the guest of honor. No surprise attacks, no awkward surprises. Just a confident stride, a killer smile, and the world at your conversational feet. Number 8. Don't hang around her before approaching her. We didn't think we'd have to teach the art of not being a human wallflower, but quite frankly, most men are guilty of this. Kezia Noble, the sage of seduction, has cracked the code and put it all in black and white in the noble art of seducing women. Do you know the thing you do where you hang around a girl you like awkwardly and then approach her at the end of the night? Most men think they were just being a fly on the wall and no one noticed. Well, guess what, macho man? Women are onto this act, and they're not fooled. It's like trying to sneak into a lion's den with a raw steak taped to your back. Not the best strategy if you're hoping for a triumphant exit. Here's the deal. Lurking around like a shadow in the night doesn't scream confidence. It screams, I'm lost, and I don't know how to be an adult. That's not the vibe you're going for. So what's the game plan, you ask? Simple. Don't let hesitation be your wingman, and approach timely. Don't lurk around to make things awkward. Number 7. Match her energy. The simple, cold fact is that you can never match a woman's energy level without trying. Women naturally have higher energy, while men, on the other hand, are conditioned to preserve their energy levels. Now, this makes for an unequal playing field. Since high-value men have a control dial over their energy levels, they know when and how to align it with other people well. That's what you've got to do. You better dial up your energy dial to match the women you're trying to woo. Do you want to know the best part? This isn't a rigid rule you'd find carved in stone tablets. It's a secret weapon only high-value men have in their arsenal of charm. When you balance out your zen to match your woman's, you are like yin to her yang. She will feel more relaxed and comfortable talking to you. Simply put, your chances to take her home just hit the charts. Number 6. Dial down your seriousness. Now it's time to deflate that do-or-die balloon of approaching women. High-value men don't go into battle with a pessimistic mindset. They don't arm themselves with flimsy swords of desperation. And there's a good reason. Getting rejected by a woman will not be the end of your life. You need to get this thought out of your head before you even jump into the dating game. So what if she doesn't fall head over heels for your clever opener? Are you suddenly going to morph into a pumpkin at midnight? No, you won't. You are a high-value man. A woman does not drive your value. As kings of your realm, you don't need a golden yes every time you put yourself out there. And when you abandon this mindset, you're going to unlock a new level of confidence for yourself. And there's nothing more attractive and charismatic than a self-confident man. Remember, relaxed vibes equals confident vibes equals ridiculously attractive vibes. Number 5. Confidence. It's no secret that confidence is a weapon that's mightier than mere looks. A word of advice coming straight from those who've cracked the code. Women don't just appreciate confidence, they practically bow down to it. That's right, you're on the lookout. Your eyes lock with hers, and it's go time. Channel your favorite superhero or supervillain and keep your head straight up. Pull those shoulders back, and the pièce de résistance? Glance a smile that could outshine the sun. Now, you don't need to have any magic openers prepared. All you need to have with yourself is your mind palace. Tune it on to make the conversation flow smoothly. Be perceptive, be a good listener, and just avoid coming off as desperate. You just made a killer entrance. Follow it through till the end. Head high, shoulders back, smile on, eyes locked. That's your formula for an entrance that even Hollywood's biggest stars would envy. Number 4. Open body language. Have you ever had a fantastic evening with a woman you liked, but when you played the "come back to my place" card, she said no? Did you ever figure out why? Well, chances are when you asked her that question, your words were saying something else, and your body vice versa. High-value men could give a master class in decoding body language in their sleep, but here's something you need to etch in your mental tablets. When you're in the game, approach with the body language of a welcome mat. We're talking arms wide and open, feet pointing towards her, chin up, and a subtly relaxed posture. Bottom line, you want her to feel like you're not just open to the conversation, but also the grand marshal of the "let's have a great time" marching parade. Number 3. Eye contact. Eye contact is a language that needs no words. It's a powerful force that many men tend to sideline when approaching a woman. You don't want to make this mistake. The eyes of a high-value man are one of his greatest assets, and they use it like a pro. Making eye contact isn't just a casual glance. It's the unspoken signal of attraction. Think of it as a way to indicate that you're not just another face in the crowd. When you gaze into her eyes confidently, you tell her brain that she has caught your attention, and it's showtime. Number 2. Look for smiles. Do you want to make this game easier? We got you. When you're minding your business and you see a woman sending smiles your way, stop wondering and make a move. Why? Because if she's flashed those pearly whites in your direction more than once, consider that your cue to step onto the connection stage. And it gets better. If she's not only smiled, but also pulled that sneak move of looking away while revealing her neck and shoulder, you've just hit the jackpot. That vulnerable neck reveal is the age-old come-over move. And it's not just a random act of yoga, it's an invitation. And you don't need to be a genius to know that an invitation to strike up a conversation just puts you on the list. Number 1. Approach her when she's with her friends. We've all heard the whispers that say, never approach a woman who's with her squad. It's time to toss that outdated advice into the bin of misguided notions. Your hesitation in approaching a woman might just be the thief of epic tales. Sure, it takes a little extra effort to walk into a group, but guess what? The juiciest opportunities often come from the riskiest situations. So what's your master plan? Slide into action by targeting the woman at the edge of the group. Roll in with a grin and make a conversation. You've got a foot in the door and a conversation that's off to a flying start. What happens next? You introduce yourself to the entire crew, and as you navigate the introductions, you've just pulled off a double victory. You've made a positive impression on her friends and introduced yourself to the woman you want without making everything awkward. Are you ready to apply these tricks and find yourself a high-value woman? Drop down a comment below and give this video a thumbs up. See you next time.